Sorry for the delay in posting the next video. Unfortunately, the paint has took ages to arrive and only turned up this morning. So, a couple of bits. First of all, I've come up with a way of sorting out the headlight washer cap thing, because they are about £30 new, and well, that's more than I paid for the whole car. So I'm not doing that. So my innovative idea is I'm going to use the lid from a tin of baked beans and shape it and rivet it on, and I think it could look actually quite nice when it's done. And then obviously do this side to match. First thing I'm going to do in preparation for getting this paint on is I'm going to get rid of those door bump strips, because the next stage after it's painted will be to get the decals on the shark teeth on the doors, and I don't think that's going to go very well over that bump strips. And also need to take the indicators off, well, the side repeaters, just so it's painted underneath, because I've ordered some other indicators, the ones with where the LEDs go rather than those boring flashy things, and they're also black, so it'll blend in better. So wish me luck with this, because I have absolutely no idea how these bump strips come off. I'm going to attack them with a hammer and a screwdriver and see what happens. So wish me luck. All right, the hammer and screwdriver method seems to have worked rather well. So that's the first one off on the driver's door. It is held on with self-adhesive tape, and there's a locating pin there and there. But other than that, that's all that's there. So that looks to me a lot like it's going to be much easier now to get those decals on. Debating whether to leave the back bump strips on or to take them all off, since the decals are only going to go over the front anyway. I think I'll take them all off, just for uniformity, and haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do with those holes yet. I've got an idea, but it might not work, but it's not the end of the world, is it? Let's face it, it's a car that was destined for the scrapyard, so worst case scenario, it still ends up there. But we're not going to get that far. Plus a couple of holes between friends. So, right, onwards and upwards. So that's the side trim off, front and back on both sides, and the indicators off. If you happen to ever want to take the indicators off on these yourself, I suggest you start from the front, because the actual indicator itself is held in by a clip that you push in from the front. However, there is a good chance that if you've got a car as old as this, that the indicators will separate and the lens will come off, which happened on both sides of this. So that's that stage done. The next thing is to clean it up and clean off all the old adhesive and see what we're left with. It'll either look good or it won't. So wish me luck. Right, so that's all the bump strips off now. I've gone over it with something called 151 sticker remover, which is really good stuff. However, even that had trouble trying to get through the foam, the double-sided tape that held it on. And I've gone over it afterwards with some 180 grit sandpaper, just to try and get out some of the worst of the gouges. Took the opportunity as well, while I was at it, to take off the X-Type and the 2.2D badges, because they'd have been a pain to mask up round anyway. And also, while I was at it, I got the sandpaper onto loads of all the imperfections that are on here. So, for example, this front wing, you see that it was like it'd been painted with a potato. Like, so many places on this had just been daubed in this paint. You can see it there on the bumper where I couldn't really get to it very easily. So it's just really bad. So I just tried to sand that back a bit. Also, areas from the accident, like on the bonnet, on the roof, on the bumper, just tried to blend those in, so the paint doesn't flake off, which it was threatening to do. So that's where we're at for now, and tomorrow I'll get it all masked up and start getting some paint on it, and we'll see what it looks like then. So for now, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching.